everybody, welcome to the next game that I'm going to play, which is Star Wars Conquest, a mod for the game Mount & Blade, and this is the mod that I was talking about all week during my Battlefront 2 reviews. As I said, this is a mod for the game Mount & Blade. I will put the Steam page of Mount & Blade in the description down below. You have to buy Mount & Blade first, and then you can play this mod. This mod is completely free. The version that I'm playing is 0.9.4 preview. There is actually a release candidate that came after this, but for some reason it crashes when I load it up, so I had to resort to this one. I can pretty much describe this mod as the ultimate Star Wars experience. It is amazing, and everybody who loves Star Wars should try it out. It is absolutely worth it. Let me first explain some stuff about what's going on. So, let's see. Alright, Mount & Blade is a medieval real-time strategy / RPG game of massive scale. You have a huge map that you see from top down, and you can move around in real time, actually. And you can pretty much go to towns, loot, pillage, or accept quests, recruit team members, participate in tournaments, build structures, besiege. And the unique thing is that you can actively participate in real time, like I'm doing now, in third person in the battles. So many people compare it to games like Medieval Total War, where you can actually participate in the battles, which is a very unique experience and very cool. Especially because you can have huge battles of up to 150 units, 75 versus 75 in battles, so that's pretty epic. But it becomes even better, because there's a mod called the Battle Sizer, which I have installed, which means that I can have up to 1,000 units in the battles. Just a disclaimer here, the game will crash a lot if you do that. And this game also will crash a lot. It is a mod, and I already had a few crashes, so just a disclaimer, if you see a weird jump cut, it's because the game crashed. But, let's leave the tutorial. You can also, this is kind of what the outside would look like, and normally in the training mode of Mount & Blade you will learn to ride a horse. Of course it's Star Wars, so we get a speeder bike. And basically it's all real-time, physics are enabled, so if you have speed, you will do a lot more damage. Speed bonus, as you can see there in the left corner. And basically it is also mentioned as a sort of medieval simulator, because of the combat system and how it calculates speed, thrust, stuff like that. And you can trade, build, besiege, create alliances with others. It's such a complete experience, and I love it so much. There are a lot of mods available for it. There's a Lord of the Rings mod, there's a Cowboy mod, there's a Warhammer mod, a Napoleonic mod, Rome mod, so every fucking era that you want to, you can pretty much play there. So let's create a character, shall we? You can also have quick battles if that's the only thing you like. We go for the Galactic Conquest. Now, here already what race you are. Human, male, female, Twi'lek, Rhodian, Mongol, Thundosian, Droid, Wookiees. You see here already? Goddamn. You can be pretty much everything, dude. But, I'd have to say, I'm going with the boring human male. So, you spend early years traveling around the galaxy with your parents. Your father was an ambassador, merchant, soldier, smuggler, bounty hunter. Well, since my father was, of course, Konoa Ishtimars from the Old Republic, he was a bounty hunter. Actually, those choices will affect your stats, so it actually does have a certain impact. So here you can decide if you choose one of the three major factions. In the regular game there are actually more factions, but you can also remain independent, which I'm going to do. If you, for example, choose the Rebels, obviously the Galactic Empire will automatically already attack you. I'll remain independent, so I will first we enter a name, Konoa, and here you see level 1, and here are the attributes. So strength is for stuff where you have weapons and you hit and increases damage. Agility is for bows, in case this, actually no, it's for shield, riding horse, so I guess it's for riding speeder bikes for stuff, I guess. Weapon speed, Intellect, is that for... No. Oh, is this also for fucking... Power draw. Okay, this is also for both. Never mind. Intellect is for sort of the management aspect, so for trading, bargaining, engineers, blah blah blah. And this is the big one for me. Charisma is means that you can actually recruit more people. So I'm not too sure how many people I can now recruit, but you can have every time you put a point here, you can recruit one more unit. And I'll put it like this. And every time you have 3 charisma points, so at 3, 6, and 9, you can actually increase your leadership, which will mean that you can increase the maximum troops in your party by 5. So you can actually add 5 more people to your group. Now, Iron Flash means that you have to get more HP. You can see how fucking deep this game goes. You have all these different stats. And one thing that's also very important that I'm immediately going to do is navigation, which means that my ship... Since I don't have a horse, I have a ship here, will actually, the speed will increase by 3% per skill level. The reason why I'm doing this is because there are pirates, smugglers, who will attack you on sight, and if they're faster than you, they're gonna get you and you'll fucked, especially if you have a pretty weak party. So it's very important to upgrade that first. Also, if you have, for example, a mission to capture a certain someone, you can actually catch them pretty easily. Here you have all the one-handed weapons, and pretty much putting skills into that will increase damage and everything. Now, here's face character. I mean, the game is pretty old, but it's also made for people with lesser PCs, since you have so many units on screen sometimes, so it's alright. They actually added some unique skins for this mod. As you can see here, you can be Darth Maul. These are also all new, but I'm going with a regular humans skin, I think. Which one though? Want to be this guy? You can be an old guy. You can be fucking Ben Kenobi. Beard. Want some feng shui beard. I guess don't worry, I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time. As you can see, the horns actually. If you also want that, I have this. Let's create a sort of like. He looks angry. That's the whole thing. He's a serious guy. Eye shape, it's fine. So much depth, so much depth. I love it so much. This is one of my favorite. I put so many hours in this, and mainly also because of all of the mods that are available. I think it's all right. He looks a little weird. He has this long head, but hey, fuck it. All right, sure. Why not? You're not gonna see his face anyway for a long time. Alright, so this is it. First thing I'm gonna do is save. Why? Because there is... I'm gonna save over this. This was my test version earlier. Because, like I said, this game crashes a lot. And it won't crash with small battles, but it will crash with bigger battles. Alright, so, this is the whole map, as you can see. Very big. Obviously, the Mountain Blade does not look like this. This is a unique skin and everything, and this is also a lot bigger than the Mountain Blade map, let me tell you that. The only problem is that I now lost where I was. Okay, I'm here. So, this is my ship. I am one. I have only one unit in my party, which is me, obviously. Here you can see my equipment. I have a blaster. I have this. This is also with the bounty hunter, obviously. We have some meat, some food. And basically, now you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can go to here, to here. You can try and buy new party members. You can trade, participate in tournaments or get training, accept quests. And what I always like to do is I like to, since I'm independent, I like to besiege certain settlements and try to overtake the whole map. It has never succeeded. The furthest that I came in the originally Mountain Blade is maybe hold 4 towns, and basically they were constantly attacked by enemies, and I couldn't really hold them. It is very difficult because they will fucking crush you. You cannot do this immediately since you now have a neutral reputation with everybody. But for example, let's go to Saki. And you can immediately speak with the planet administrator if you want the mission already. Here you can recruit volunteers, so I can recruit 2 rebels, so I have them now in the party. As you can see, they will now fight with me on the battlefield. They cost money. I can here with the hostile, I can force peasants to give you supplies. I can steal nerfs. Basically, that will, of course, ruin your reputation with them. They will not immediately attack you, but the worse your reputation is, the higher that risk is. You can already buy supplies. Basically, this is if you don't want to walk around. But if you land on the surface, you can kind of walk around, see everybody here, and everything is pretty much here that you can also do in the menu. So there's a shop here that you can go to real time. The administrator is somewhere here that I can speak to. It's probably this guy. Well, let me get off. You can play also first person, obviously. And so I can hear, do you have some tasks? I want to buy some supplies, blah, blah, blah. Have you seen any enemies? Just all this information that you can ask. So let's see if he has a task. Our planet has been going through such hardships lately. The harvest has been bad, and recently some merciless pirates took away our seed grain that's reserved for the planting season. If we cannot find some grain soon, we'll not be able to. So, how much grain do you need? I'm sorry, I'm not going to do this quest because that is really a fucking shitty quest to do that. But like I said, you don't have to land on the surface. You can also immediately do this, and then you're already there. To save time, kinda. So let's go to... Why not go to Bothawui, huh? Bothawui is actually very beautiful. That actually did not look that special. But some of these maps have been completely redone. Obviously, in the regular Mount and Blade, everything has a medieval theme. Ah, there's a tournament. Oh, you'll be in for a treat. Let's first land on the planet's surface, though. As you can see, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. You can talk to everybody. What can you tell me about this capital? Welcome to Bothawui, sir. On planet, surrounding zones, blah, blah, blah. Pretty much they all have some information. Here's an armorer. You can also just immediately talk to him in the menu, but looking for equipment. Here you can see some of the Mandalorian Armor. You can see it's cost 17,000 to buy it. I have 150, so that's no way. There are some really illegal, like black market smugglers that are also somewhere that you can buy really rare equipment of. It's oh my god, it's so great. This game has everything. So this is the planet administrator. Since this is a capital city, or a capital planet in this case, the administrator is not the leader. There's a main hall somewhere. How's life here? Times are hard, sir, but we must be thankful. Okay. I guess this is the main hall, or is this the cantina? Or the cantina. Let's go to the cantina, boys! Look at this! Oh my god! See here, clone here. So, this guy is very rare, and you will not see him. This guy pretty much travels all over several planets, and if you talk to him, he will sell you clone equipment. As you can see, it's not even that expensive. And he's pretty much every color, everything. He has also the helmetless sort of face, if you want to put that on. It's very cool. Bartender, pretty much, I need to hire some soldiers. Can you help me? I know a few fellas follow. I paid, so this guy, if you have the money, you can pretty much hire them. Here you can see the droid from, of course, the Old Republic. Let's see. Guess I should leave. Hey, can you spare some credits? No. Hell no. Sometimes they actually also fight you in the bar. I'm drunk, leave me alone. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see if somebody wants to fight. Doesn't really seem like it, huh? Everybody's like drunk and no one does. I like to do jokes when I'm drunk. Want to hear it? No thanks. No. Alright. It sucks so that I don't have a sword. Because I kind of want that. Because in... So we had our first crash. Like I said, this game is kind of unstable. Or the mod is kind of unstable. The release candidate is probably more stable, but ironically, that one actually crashes when I start it up. So, yeah, it kind of sucks. We have a weaponsmith. Oh, this guy might actually have a sword. I don't have a lot of money, though. But maybe he has a blade. Or actually, I do have a blade. Hold on. Yeah, I have this. Reach on that sucks, though. Let's see what he has. I want to buy a new weapon. Tempered lightsaber. Very good, but as you can see, 20,000. Good luck buying that. He has a vibroblade, staff. This is a lightsaber shield, by the way. So you have it in your offhand. Throwing lightsaber. Yeah, can't really buy anything there. Usually this is the horse breeder in regular games, but here it sells you speeder bikes, transportation. Here you can see what he has. So not only speeder bikes, but also the this is the one that Darth Maul used. Just there's so much going on in this game. It's pretty difficult to actually all mention it in one episode. There's the arena. We will go there in a bit. I will first talk to, go to the main hall, and then we'll go to the arena, because the tournaments are always very cool. In Mount and Blade, the tournaments are done with jousting on a horse or with archery, gladiator style, and here it's kind of the same, but with speeder bikes or with lightsabers. Alright. It's a regular trooper. Alright, General Fall Macquarie. Let's see. Do I know you? I'm Konoa. I'm General Fall Macquarie, vassal of Rebel Alliance and the Lord of Bothawi. Speak quickly if you have anything to say. By the way, in real time, both the Rebels and the Empire will also fight each other, so it might happen that if I come back later here, that actually the Empire has taken over. So, it's not completely lore-friendly since everything's battling, but that's actually what it makes it so cool. Do you have any tasks? I have something you could help me with. An issue with a lawless villain known as Torrent of Hoth. He murdered one of my troops and has been on the run from his judgment ever since. I can't let him get away from avoiding justice, so I put a bounty of 300 credits on his head. Friends of the murdered man reckon that his assassin may have taken refuge with family on Anath. You might be able to hunt him down. So I will hunt him down. And you can see that my relation has increased. But if I do not actually complete this quest in a given time, I will actually lose reputation. Now, let's first enter the arena. Here you can see the arena, and if you talk to this guy, you can blah blah blah. I think you can have some training. Here you can choose what you do. But if you join the tournament, here you go, you can place a bet on yourself. And you can see here 64 participants. In the next round, which is round 1, 4 teams with 7 fighters each. So I will be part of one team and I will have 6 teammates. And I can place a bet on myself, so let's do that. Not too many though, I have 100 credits. I do still want to recruit some people, so let's do 50 credits. Go ahead. Let's fight. Yeah! Come on! Get him! This is all gladiator up in here. My teammate's coming in to help me out. Nice. Alright. And so you can also fight in first person if you prefer that. It's kind of like Oblivion or the Elder Scrolls. I personally like third person better, though it is less immersive, but it just kind of gives you more situational awareness. Our team is doing great, as you can see. One yellow. Oh, we won! Yeah. So, alright, 32 participants left. Next round, 3 teams with 5 fighters each. Will I place a bet on myself? Why not? 20, go ahead. Fight. Now, I'm Team Red. Your shield will break, by the way, at a certain point, so you cannot block the whole time. Ugh! I took a pretty nasty hit there. I need help! Come on, teammate! Help me out here. Nice! Okay, oh, we're fucked now, though. Team Blue has a lot of... Oh, I'm down! No!